ahodo ye wo Ghana nyina eka bi ebidi ye crusade no na ebidi di mu adabɔ mpaye na bi nso de ka enyamsem na yaw mame musa adwen ba nko a na wutimi de twerɛ saa enwom wo haw ne sɛn
Yehowa mo yentiase sem di asida bi fa no ma eboniaye na asenkan Awurade no kwasemni seminam nam hu obi a wadi demo a eya na metete ma no ndi so obi wa ahokyere bi mu na ose ono nko a wontiase a eya na mebisa ne se wama ne huni eso sene unifrani no ana
This is GN Radio UK.
Ansana wanatia wayedi usemina nyamini wamani esusi unifreni nuana efini mofrasinu ohu adiedo ye yesonisa ansana wanatia
Yes, of course.
Nyamini
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Odi for Sunday takase.
I don't pay me more about GN Radio UK, so. A very good morning to all of you. A very good morning to all of you doing the listening this morning. Yes, of course. Welcome to GN Radio UK. Time now is 8:11. It's Tuesday, the 22nd of September, 2020. Very big thanks to you, Prophetess Doreen, for starting this morning's glory. And the topic was Keep Shining. We started with a morning prayer by its right to Reverend W.T. Bigelow. Yes, exactly at 10 a.m. this morning, we're going to have legal hour with Fort Worth solicitors. Let me give you the headlines for this morning.
Wow, listen, now see. Woman, now see.
Yes, of course. Time now approaching is exactly at 8:13. We will go straight and take the weather forecast, and when we come quickly, we will try and give you the headlines for this morning. Yes, of course. This morning's headlines. We shall be looking at the weather forecast, and then also all the news making the headlines in Ghana. Yes, of course. Yesterday, a senior lecturer at the University of Ghana said that. He was so amazed and so shocked to see, not to see any official talk about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's birthday, and that all that he saw was that the president was and his people were much talk about JB Dankwa, but not about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Are you surprised to hear that the president, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, could not say anything about our first president's birthday, and that he chose to concentrate more on his uncle, JB Dankwa?
This is GN Radio UK.
Yes, of course. Just any day, me time into never bonnet, ever bonnet, the NHS, ever coniac weather forecast. No, if we weather forecast, never paper and a newspaper headlines. No, all the headline news, what Ghana and Amity Amau. Now, I don't pay, yen share a weather forecast, send a BBC for one more, a weather forecast, no send a bay. Say it's going to be a very hot day. As I know, much say energy weather and be hot. Mr. Shannon soon. Say today is going to be a very hot day. Maximum temperature is going to stay around 19 degrees Celsius, and then the minimum temperature is going to be around 9 degrees Celsius. Inti Mr. Bomodiana Shannon soon. Bomodiana Shannon so for mommy. Why? Yeah. What to say Ghana for Dr. Bidia to just say 50% of Ghanaian men are impotent. Just say Kwame no. Kwame banana no to me sorry and to me mweduma koyo to entiene yene Dr. Inti Shalom. Yene ne betwehwe nkomo. Sanso and yene Dr. Adwoa Danso so betwehwe nkomo. We shall be speaking to GP, a general practitioner in London, Dr. Adwoa Danso, exactly at 9:20. Yes, we shall be speaking to Doc There's also a report by the government that there's going to be a possible second wave, and we all have to embrace ourselves. And so we shall be speaking to General Practitioner Dr. Adwoa Danso exactly at 9:20 past the hour 9. We'll be speaking to Doc. So the Doc will just give us many of the explanations as to how we all can do to protect ourselves and our family from these deadly virus. The Australian High Commissioner to Ghana, in the person of Joe Gregory Andrew, did a fantastic something very, very laudable that we all need to applaud him of. And exactly what this ambassador did was that he went to the beaches of Ghana to make sure that he cleaned all the beaches, as our politicians are driving the SUVs and making sure that they waste our taxpayers' money in buying fuel. This High Commissioner from Australia went to most of the beaches with some friends and loved ones to make sure that they clean most of our beaches, all in Memorial Day of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Yes, and I'll be telling you about what is going on in Ghana and some of the political analysts. Some of them are getting furious about some of the decisions by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, trying to make himself and his family as the Lord of Ghana, which some of us, as being the grandchild of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, we are also not going to sit down and watch it just go by. After all, at the end of the day, we all know who the first president of Ghana was. We all know who the first prime minister of Ghana was. Yes, I had to change the gear to something that is more important to talk about. And this is because our own president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has decided to disrespect Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. In the next 3 minutes, we'll be speaking to Dr. Pastor N.T. Shalom, the Executive Director of Sexual Health Foundation, Dr. Samuel Amanamah. Amanamah has reviewed that about 50% of men between the ages of 40 and 70 in Ghana are suffering from erectile dysfunction, what the doctors call ED. And so we shall be speaking to Pastor Dr. N.T. Shalom of Shalom Herbal. Now what church you knew when more remember bema to me impotent and a dear bit me a bit me a banana a bit me a sorry and I obagini bit me a sorry. Yes, yeah, the Oko Ghana 40 to 70 years, you know, from years of 40 equal 70. Yeah, man, what I say, ha. And my Juma, I dear ways to the emergement to the other hard, you know. Ubenya sikani na fedi awadi yesu su mwadwuma ana be mu fan chame na mema no yes ye hu ye hu aduro. It's very, very important. COVID-19 crowd ya see nya count pa na ye be ma dia na just say wo hono dia na just say wasa ye wiki kra. And so it's very, very important that this morning's discussion is you take very, very serious of it, so that you can educate yourself and make sure, say, if you are suffering from the ED, erectile dysfunction, you can get help. Those of you that are watching us via Facebook, you are welcome. So, and you're tuning fans, and so more Juma. And I must say, I would hear tuning. I was with me, catch what Dofuni Winia. So, the station that everyone is talking about, GN Radio UK. Of course, undoubtedly, with our own senior, the one that the women call him Daddy J. The one that all the gentlemen call him the Big Papa J. Well, and so any D anymore kind of way anymore. And I'm paying Sudia. The young man, Big Joe, and so Chinchim and Fidian, so Eddie Mammy. And Tian Chebe here, Niako. Ebeko na yani eye pastor N.T. Shalom atwetwe nkomo. Edi na bema be ma no wa de no ntimi empower. Hey! Papa no mere yi pa na wa de no empower de ne be ha adwene o. Yene doctor betwetwe nkomo. Sanso ani yene eye doctor wono nso ewo kroma. And I'm talking about Dr. Adwoa Danso. She is a general practitioner here in London. We'll be speaking about the COVID-19 and the second wave that we all being told that is coming. Also, exactly at 10 a.m. this morning, remember that it's legal hour with Fortwell solicitors. Were you surprised that the president, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, refused to pay respect to the first gentleman of our land? And I'm talking about my own grandfather, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. You see, I am friends of some of the grandchildren of Dr. JB Dankwa. I'm friends to some of his children. But for me, I do not see the need for our president to disrespect our own first president of the land. But before we'll go to that matters, let me go to the phone line and speak to Dr. N.T. Shalom. Hello, good morning, Doc. Oh, I think I missed Doc. I'll be trying also to get Doc onto the line again. We are being told that the ages of 40 to 70 Ghanaian men are suffering from erectile dysfunction, and that is the more reason why we wanted to speak to you, Dr. Pastor Inti Shalom, to see the causes of all these, and also make sure say you bet me atututunyama na ye obajini I bet me sorry to me abedjuma come yanko amane sudiane doc enko twinkoma. Good morning, doc.
Good morning. Shalom.
Shalom. Yahweh.
Shalom.
Doc, I don't pay the GN Radio UK. Memo wakwaba na fenso yebusa se wapomu te senie.
Nyanko pandum dog me ho ye papa na mesme di nchia kese ne aseda efre twedi ampo nyanko po na ma GN Radio fo mpanyimfo ne etifo ne wankasa Dr REN. Media wudi no eboa ma bibifo ye tini me biase obi okra adaje ni ama no nti no abibisi kura wonte then so said the una morning show you some bon nka ye me ka ni ma bibiri nti Nyankopon onhira papa.
Yeah, that's it. Doc, where the anope ye sorry ye wankasa Dr. Fuwe Dr. Niba Akwa Babontin and the Dr. Samuel. One ana executive director for Sexual Health Foundation. No was here na ehwe Ghana. One more emebunu wa edi emfie 40 years, eko 70 years no. Dodo na 50%. One more kweku Danso yes said yes the kojo to 50%. Doc, edi na etimi ma be ma ne koku Danso no etimi eye kojo to.
Ayo, me da se bebre we de akonya dia mami na beche watifo. Eye no kre sana. Ya kasa obema bi bema ye kojo tal ene die o bre won pamuni difference kakra wom die o ye kojo to ne kire se ne bema na enye dwuma kura bema enye dwuma enwoba cause intumi nsori mpo ena tumi akoba bi ese koduru ena wawo ma odi awoba na emom ye wo mema meroye Mema mero yene na oka 50% ne dia ene beye no kure because of so wo hwe before ye wo pa this like 50% no ye nyina ye kojo tank nkura ne mabium ki be hu se afa before ntumi nwo mo mema no dodo a be ma na agi kojo to na mo ka se mema mero ye 50% dia me ne ya gene ene no kure pa.
Na doc, edi na be ma ye mre yo no nsusu no se ne wo kan abemu odi na ma ye mre yo me ma mre yo no ebem enioma ye didi nioma bi nti na ba ne sa na se nwuma ye nti ene ma mre yo no eba ye be manimu.
Okay, ene doc ye nhwe ni sei edika number 1 ye wonyarwa bia aye common diseases e ba ni paso at the age of from 40 35 40 coming up to be at 70 as a man no ye tenya sa nyarwa ni nya sa nyarwa na e direct a weakness no for sexual dysfunctions no number 1 e be ni high blood pressure or direct the same way diabetes direct the same way kidney problems and I'll be over high cholesterol more heart problems, be sexual dysfunctions, and direct nickel. Number 1, medication I'm fan all the time, and so it me back. And a lack of exercise. On the man, sometimes you're afraid you quit Juma, you're bent, you're okay for your exercise body. No. A Juma, you're stress, and exercise nearly lazy. Eyo veins ne wo blood flow ne adi nyina na stress esu tumi kum bema eyo sexual dysfunction because of too much stress it is a rest here we nerves no we manage overwork and a sexual intercourse and a sexual pemo agro no nerves ne die nerves you can nerves na eno na adro nipa ni nyina tension ewo wadwenim
okay
nti na time you ka say efiri nipa na adwene nti na wontumi nye sex yi because of what stress too much and now nervous system no are you weak it will nervous system ni weak afi ma wo directions bia wo nerves no so The reason why my doctors catch all the time say you exercise because so what stress be exercise now the release or stress no. Obi also me you 12 hours in the day to me active all the time into me saying extra exercise. Ejuma your stress. Exercising the will release your veins and your blood flow. On says sexual nankasa intercourse and sexual functions and nankasa cross and exercise.
This is GN Radio UK.
The best exercise in our system is sex.
Okay. Hey, now dog, let's just say because madam for be I was one no there. Or no say ne obano aware no ne nje eye empemu agrosa nje ba ne sa now no so empemu agro nso na tumi bua yi na tumi am the best form of exercise.
No create medicine for your body nerves.
Okay.
Because of the mass sex and the best exercise and good for your body nerves and say add the enjoyment room. I want to say enjoyment in a release with stress.
Yes.
Enjoyment and a release with stress. I want to say radical baby say oberi maybe or befa obi ire no obi wuntem. Because it's a wolf for obi ire na panic be wechiri. Eti ade no be ye wie but wo ye wie na wo kai wo mfom so a wo ye na panic na sa bre wo high stress. Eti ne be mana kun no.
Okay.
But say ya wo ye a ana obi a wan kasa face wo ye a wona na tie dia. Wo ye sex sa idea na ba for panic na ma na mum we feel joy more. And a joy is release with stress from your memory. And it is Uncle Pomas, I didn't yana, it do last end na. Ube releasing na happiness, bini joy, bini. Intina only your background compass, and I say, well, release ya on pewasem. Say, only your bad compass, now only shame, now release it on one release ya on pewo be manasem. Because of the
ice was on a buffo sir.
And tina mabufu bano because a basa now one man any gentino now I stress no. It releasing but Brena will listen a one in a mad body joy in na fit to a pump and go count more a nasi. And it in a nampen you focus uno bar. Uno bad dana tinkani be ya wan hwe awtamu fie kura the channel utumita mukoku fu the channel because of ulilizia there's a happiness a won't be your life muda. It is sex here most important medicine or your body exercise the best in your life. Abofre sisua onima de friend sex oni enijie kase biada kopim se ni hormones ni be grow a obeye mature so ni obeye sex so if sex one as a man or girl na eye ne de na okona ka tense mama ne nkobi mu be dwane afampo mako obetumi tufi okra because aduane odi nkomo a wote nyina bie ni eye ne de se ye ne ye sex na o release no ene de ntino at the same time, sir, impotent here were impotent in the be and one sorry that. Bearman Ukraine is so impotent. Name here was sexual dysfunctions and I said sexual weakness, no, and then a year more. And Ghana and Kwampa, Amanamah, the percentage of weakness now, and a year more. Now, the Emma Papa no can Ghana because of maybe before Nanka easy for contaminated diseases. But they say, I easily am I say Ghana for high blood pressure, a bit more high blood pressure, a bit more diabetes, a bit more kidney problems, a bit more high cholesterol. Why? Because of your best food, any best medicine not on change. Your best food in any nuane na ne emfa fertilizing nuano. Ene ye nyina ye sua fertilizing system no. 2. Ye nra na ke ye nom ne dido no. Natural organic red medicine no. Ene nke boa body functions no ma utumi clean o blood. But say no, ye the nra a my side effect ene ekon ye ho nyarewa.
Enti doc, we bebusa say enti no ye koye nim na nyoma ben na wohwe a yetumi yebetumi aye a ye be meyi mu betumi aye dene. Say ne enkonkoba ne say afedi ye be koye nim kwa dia na afedi move from 50% na eko 60 70. Eba ne sanso so a na je say eba be hardwene because say be ma no ntumi anya hodin ye be den na yetumi nya nkora yi na wo so betumi abesom ye man.
So we Dr. na idea na odi bana. Was a Ghanaian be also training the system in Ghana now. So the system in Ghana now and the youngsters no and na mpanyimfo na chase won. And na mpanyimfo di chase youngsters no. One say obia obenyini bi obenya be 60 65 and 70 50 something kono. Or wo yire kwa na ope young girl bi and a young girl since we mpanyimfo no mu hia because of age group na yomo wives no no kompamo muntumi mfanjen but amomanya adwini bi say okay ne minya young girl dia no ho akodon mo eti akono betumi ama me ho apagya chen say me yiri ya me ne na wunsie ya me hu ni dai eti yanko ankunkuma no ho na yanko fa akono wo mu na nkuma no so ko mo nche na akofa akono na se obema na anya adwuma so dia ene obesisiu because wama wani age say ewo na abefa de onu wache wadwene hu say wo na abepe de afa ena wo so ba ya de no wantumi anye nti oyo se to we ma me one time no nyime na biom to we ma me nti na omudi sisi ana se omudi benefit panyimfo no no
enti
the kwan be fa so aye betumi asia no kwan ne say e wo say yan abibifo ye kai say ye mema no enu nenne ma ye wodi nkese be ma bia na yo bibini na utadue nti na wankasa wo abasobo dada de na bibifo mema wo abasobo because of na ye wo gina ye na so won paso ahodinim che number 1 na ye ndi foreign food enuane wo nchansi mo e de bane ne ye ni number 2 na ye di enuaba natural ones no atadwe no mu nkatie ye wi adwe no mu ni ma fruit bebri ane ye wo Ghana ne ye di nyina na natural amango anka no mu ne ade ne be ma bi wo kra anka akra Ghana so nto bi kra no edi ne mo be kono no wato ice cream odi obe kono wato ade fufuru bi ye no ne Ghana fo nyina no energy drinks it's not 0% because of natural remedies in the maya holding and 2 before so be mema no lack exercise so share Ghana for mema o ma sorry see e training and I to bicycle be dry ride and I say no the anyone say oh ya for can dey kwadwuma kwa na eto na ya chese entire day shinshani na mo bi okwa the whole of the month impo onye na adwen so be exercise one day kura etiri nyina wiki na nuane nso wiki na nu nso wiki etisi ebeye ne be dia yensa ntwe ye ni hwe ye ha maduro no na ye ha maduro ni die eyo twe di ampo nyankopon saa no adekudi nti ama me di aba amanone ha eboa mema bebiri no because obi ti amanone ha maduro be de kura bia no esu nyame aye madoma ama me di aba oba metumi de bibreo ana otumi be gibi na wanom na kokuru mojem na saa bo we release we free wo fat ne wo sugar ne wo salt and the salt aye di nyina nye natural salt biom but in Ghana ne ke wo natural salt and ye nyina ye deep processing salt ni nyina ma events no sifu nti moja ni flow yi a better now functions na ya yejuma it mistakes aye ne say ye natural remedy na ye koso enyu no eno so edi hwamo pa
we dey doc na just say we di ahobadrume abai se wo bi epese wo ba won chen na bia topic a ye di ho komo yi ne ho ekire no mu a be den na ne nsa etumi aka wo.
Oh, so be children as a person whom ya, or frame a number in qua, and one is a COVID time into book appointment amount. Said the bay social distance, bay easily am I intino. Nani penny in arm 4 to be a bar, a appointment time, 2 frame now, my appointment time. Need the day of which a fever will be to me a banner. No, my appointment time, no other. Until me number meet me dear to a dear mom.
Yo, dog, and if a number to a drama.
Yo, my number is 0744 860 6263. This is 0244 860 6263. And that's 079 306 57750. This is 079 306 57750. And I'm office number so 0203 652 0297. This is 0203 652 0297. I couldn't hear me come for Medru Amma Ubia Utieme. Yinipeduano. I did be no comwa a beboa apart from natural remedies and a co nipedueme boa because no side effect be in him. A baby drone any dosage. Why no dosage? Because of the impotent woman yet or drugs and yeah high dosage bit me communipa and I bet say it do be out to me every week, every day, every second day and a clean so Emma would to me lazy fat, sugar, salt and a year carbohydrate do a ye discharge ama mind when you mean a bit me ama well lazy everybody na mojano et me a clean let me ama next net me a pumpy.
Yo, doc, where the Ghanaian Radio UK, you better was say. Now, me just say
that's a pan and now can
and no come person me beji wa adwene e wo ho na ansa na meda wasam wakono enra emse na nka wo pese obomodi ana wo frame na ye number si se ne tie na aye busy sai na Dr Kwame Nkrumah enei ye da sorry ya enra na ye memorial day ene de ye ba adwuma ye kwahwehwehwe mu a aye ye hwehwe mu nyina kire se wo mampin na ada nko akufuado bebi ampani ho a wo ka asem fa Dr Kwame Nkrumah ho de wo ye no se wo din kan ebobobobo ne wo fa anane na din and wo mo man more praises but se e fa Dr Kwame Nkrumah ho de wo anye bi doc menim se wo bibi kafa ho a
ayo say de mampani ye no bia yemfa ne se brenti ne wantumi amobo so bibiri kura na odin kan wo se odin kan presi the family no true because in the true the family ni normal no so be ye otiasefo it ye say ejebiwu a ejebi tiase it o hye na busuye na nimunyama eye ene kwan so because obi enu odi ne nsa benkum kire ne kurom ana ne fie eye pa so yes na mom nka wosanko opresi Kwame Nkrumah na se bra madia ye nim se without Kwame Nkrumah na Africa Ghana you need history bia the kind history of Ghana started with Dr Kwame Nkrumah I didn't started Dr Kwame Nkrumah only opinion ana so mampanyu ye huni o Ghana first say onu no bedi yeso ne ho asema ye to say ye ka Bible asem se ye ka Bible a ye ntumi nyi Adam em film nyame asem e ba ye nyina free Adam it is all kind Bible a on say from the beginning Adam ne boni din ye mo odifo bi din ye mo Moses din Adam ne boni din because Adam ene nyankopon de Garden of Eden sharing sa into Ghana Dr Kwame Nkrumah ene din kan di din Ghana no sharing sa ma obu o man as a black citizen or ye tuntum at the same time so you share your national anthem any your flags are related direct to Kwame Nkrumah because Kwame Nkrumah brand so na mi hu say ye na Ghana for your national anthem nia ye boy be mo so ye Ghana ni ba the same time flag when you show you me hu say you show we are Ghana ni ba na Kwame Nkrumah so ameye o mampanyi wo Ghana nko a obeye most important person before Africa because ono no ba no ba senka obetwe African Union abum nanka yen Africans ye continent ni ya ye baako into odidi ko Guinea, odidi ko Egypt, odidi ko Senegal, odidi ko Togo, odidi ko Nigeria. Uhwe ne nsanu ni na DS na ideology no de bae na Kwame Nkrumah meye only for Ghanaians or here for Africa. Enti Africa countries ni be share Kwame Nkrumah ni yeso ene ma be to be independent. Enti oye the key leader for eba ye politics and answer eba for amambua or ye key leader to say the South Africa nya se Mandela yenya bi to say Cuba yenya bi wo ye wo leaders bi wo sa leaders no yen to me you undi in film into me the history of Africa into Kwame Nkrumah de baby ye ko school no se ye kasa na ye yi ni dan na sinchen a ye be wie school no nemo ye kasa for history of Africa Ghana bra na ko bo JB dan kwa ye hu ni say o exams no wan because of any history of the be down kwa history of Kwame Nkrumah. The no dey ye twi mu ti say den a ye ntimi say ti say o ma me awo ma na wo nu panyi abakan no ama abakan so mu ya untimi nyini nsi nchen da ko ye bisa say mo ma me ma wan na ye panyi ebia na okra wa be yo defo wo sika wo bibia na wo nu panyi ni kura de wo nu de wo duru na say wo tena won sa hwe wo nu panyi no so so wo ma me tofo ma na papa tofo me bisa say na munua panyi wo he a ono an ye betena ne nsa it is na Ghana ye ka say president ni prime minister bibli kura ba Ghana kwa the first president in Ghana ye betena nsa to Kwame Nkrumah so nti Kwame Nkrumah de ni din into mempo pada and into men kanse
we the doc adope ye be das na me say nyame ya adoma o chena so ye be hu anim ewo eye efia.
Thank you. Mr. Medao, no chief, God bless you. Bye.
Yeah, Dr. Inti Shalom, I say Yahweh, and then a tree young commoner.
This is GN Radio UK. Welcome to Tuesday.
Oten hunara kwa wompeu. He was the champion of Africa. Whether they like it or not, he was the darling boy of Africa. Marcus Garvey once said that if one day I should leave this earth, I know that there is a man called Dr. Kwame Nkrumah who will bring emancipation to the land of Africa. And so Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was very happy when he met Marcus Garvey in the United States of America, Bronx Boulevard Street. And so today we can see and we can hear the so-called Latter-day Saints that are trying to concoct a new history for Ghana. But some of us, we will not stand there and watch and hear them distort the history of Africa, especially when it comes to Ghana. I know and I heard that they are saying it in their own contest at the Jubilee House. That what was Kwame Nkrumah, what did he even do? But we have to let them know and we have to tell them that where were they when Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and the likes of Bedema and the likes of Kojobo Otio fought so hard to gain independence from the white man? Have you asked yourself if Dr. Kwame Nkrumah did not gain independence then in 1957? Where would we be? Where would we be as Africans? Remember, he was once a president of another man's country. He was once a president of another country. He is the only president in the world that became a president for another country. You see, when they went to Ethiopia, they told the Ethiopians by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and some of his cohorts that they should also build another statue with J.B. Dankwa, and that Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is not the true leader of Africa, of Ghana. And you know what happened? They were disgraced in Ethiopia. The members of parliament said only Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is the man that we know him. We don't know any person called J.B. Dankwa. This is what your president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, went to do. Becoming so petty that he traveled the whole of Ghana with his own presidential chair. We did not see that at the days of John Ejekum Kufuor. We never saw the days of John Ejekum Kufuor when he was traveling the length and breadth of Ghana, holding and carrying his own traveling with his own presidential seat. I have never seen Boris Johnson travel to other part of England with the parliamentary seat, with his prime minister seat. Neither did I saw even the man that the people call him the dictator of Ghana, the Jerry John Rawlings. I never even saw him travel the length of breadth of Ghana with his own seat. Today, they travel along the length and breadth of Ghana with their own seat everywhere they go. As if they are babies with their own feeding bottles. Tell a friend to tell a friend that the king of the morning show in England, you can land in Africa radio station, Dr. REN. If you have not yet followed us, you can follow us on our Facebook handle, and one is what type of GN Radio UK. Minister for Ghana Mumdi and Sempa, hey, and Kofiada was see no payment, no entry comes into effect today at KIA, Kotoka International Airport. Now just say free Amanamah go Ghana when $150 no for that testing and you the mema kwai na we tumi Ghana crew ni mu. Wayosi edi asemi atudwa munim Wayosi Ghana for the mono dodo na nim Wayosi. Oye movie actor ewo Ghana. Wasi enye obi ani wo betumi aka cha ne se won di efre ne se MPP achibie. Was it not even a Jacko can tell him to campaign this year's election for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo? As some of the children now say free education aba ye bia free education and free education kwa any new man Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo betumi aka so waya da. Na say ubako school na say we awufo na ntumi nhwe wo ba na woni adwuma de behwe wo ba na eno wo de ko here na out ban. But yankona yankotwa yankakra ye ba mame nkoton yo makakra bi na wo de tie we mame menya ba pepepa.
Yo Ghana fo aye wo English approach mai mu ha ya twedi yenya emranimfo a won akwatare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer fo entimi nuanom mo yemfa ye immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Fortwell solicitors emranimu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa kan won krata na se wedi edonso a eyo mo kokokra eba ne nipa sitena mu ani adwuma mu nsem bia omudim akotene pa omo wo mre di mani pa bia na de nika wo mu poni se no consultation fee.
Fortwell solicitors always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad. Fortwell solicitors also deals with long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Fortwell solicitors is located at
Unit 1, ground floor, Katrina House, 58 Clarendon Road, London, N80DJ, nearest tube station, Tempark Lane and Wood Green, Overground, Hornsey Station, buses 41 to Archway and 144 to Maswa Hill. For more info, call 0203 3257 030. Call our 24-hour line on 0754 8701 011. Website www.fatwellsolicitors.com.
Opening hours Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Thursday Beyonce Young Milton Keynes.
Fatwell Solicitors is regulated by SRA.
Fatwell Solicitors.
Hobi benyawa efiyarie
Ayampo ewiasi so bi benyawo a ene yare nanso pastanti shalom be pie mu o man mu de menti so bi ade yare asiri obi da won a wakɔ ne ho nyinaa ya dansedie nko a onyame nam ne dom so ayi a chia na ko a ye nananom bi biduru a no mu de sa yare wa ema ebi mu di mfinhia wo ha ne aduonu ane wo ha ne akire no ode be pie ye man mu a sabre de ode gi ye nkwa dodo no a na wo diabetes, high blood pressure, stroke, high cholesterol, koko anasa ni dane ana obi a wani so ye usisi, arthritis anasa sasabro, fibroid, skin rashes, bema o yire fra o comfort e won paso ana oba a wo pa wo inti shalom herba e your last stop ono de wo de anya ye krom ahahama ene ye nubina ena sabre o de san yare semamo yare bidin a na no nche se oni na duro gise wadru pastor inti shalom herba asoe ansa no what de America na see enti wo a wutie me yare ba no agya tumu se we de wo yare no na serious sahini neman e yare kwata na wo pa anu aduru a nanso ebra oti onyame akoa odifo Elisa anka na okohunu no onyame fa ne so esa ne yare enti yare bia wonam mu yare bia etete wo yare bia ha wo no enne frɛ pastor Shalom I was 074 48 60 62 63 ana 079 30 65 77 50 or 079 84 02 41 64. The landline UK is 02 03 65 20 297. So what Germany so we bet me a friend was 00 49 69 30 08 89 65 and now 00 49 17 63 70 43 518. Inti Shalom Herbal Medicine there. Aba Abaji Yankwa. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Yahweh, shalom. Yahweh, shalom. Yahweh, shalom.
Hi, let me share with you something that's gonna make you go wow. IEatGhana.com, the UK's largest certified Afro shop. Everything is online and it's easy. Just pick up any device of your choice and log on to IEatGhana.com and fill that basket with everything you need from the motherland. Fresh and healthy vegetables and groceries, cereals, drinks, and a lot more. You can also buy your clothing and accessories. Proceed to checkout and pay with your Visa or MasterCard, Google Wallet, Discover, PayPal, and all major online payment modes. And guess what? They are going to ship it to you wherever you are in the world because they are on 24/7. Remember, your payment is safe and secure. IEatGhana.com. We take you back home.
Adum Shito Delight. Shito ne de say. Hey, what can no share? One can share ya, but more than so by Jodie. So call Ghana shopper busa Adum Shito Delight. So open the door to a phrase 07985 279 891. No more rain fee. Say Adum Shito Delight in Candy and in the horn. Ah, in CPC.
ya wejuma mosumi ya mejuma efi wo yandan ana wenwa bim damio imensase ide the autumn munara ko kaya subutu obini mazimbo ayo bi enyara kwa obini mpuntu ayo bi yawo ejuma.
Yes, welcome back to GN Radio UK. We went to do some businesses and we are back. Have you heard that the Ghana nurses and midwives are on strike? You see, I told you last 2 weeks that Ghana is broke. But then the MPP government will not come out to tell you. But I'm just telling you as a good citizen of the land that the country Ghana is broke. Exactly at 9:20. Hopefully we shall be speaking to you. Dr. Adwoa Danso. She is a general practitioner here in London. Yes, of course. Quickly. Exactly at 10 a.m. this morning, we shall be speaking to lawyer Dan Koy. Ebia wo hwe me wo Ghana obeso ba kroma ekwan bebre wo ho a lawyer betimi Adwoa wo ama wo de aba. Enti bomodi ana ka kire wadafo wo nua no mo why koko sika no mesre wa hwe na wandi sa koko sika no ayere ama wo no 5 pay fire de pepe bi why woni bibia papa wo de be ya na say we student a ekwan e wo ho a lawyer betimi Adwoa wo de aba kroma. Me won say Bono East a CPP one communication officer and so hwe yen e Facebook Bokentinka na just wabo bema dini Entinka Enra Nanada Danko Kufuado Mumam Penyini Fufro friend is the first president Fachame Mumam Penyin the first president of Ghana CPP just Enra there Jubilee House if what your man acknowledging the crowd Madam Sandra to train home come Sanso and a Koba yes extra time politics from Monday any Thursday biano 8 to 10 pep hot Omodiana extra your program ni be extra time politics with Koba the day no treaty in Kwame Nkrumah for I know what carbon when we're in the Cuba. They didn't need a power when co flyers. Then so every year Monday between the hours of a year 10 p.m. to a year 8 p.m. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pepe na extra time politics na just Cuba and na bidwe for no mantana se kama. And me cultural send ya won so a year with me take time with me tie programs ni bi. My culture say wo Ghana na say what see a radio station e wo UK amaimu sister brother only one radio station dey metis we and pe one more make nyina she bedroom one more no nim dey omo ye one more kotena everywhere your mo Facebook no more pe online be they are 2D radio. Do you know the meaning of radio? Do you know what it called television? And now I saw the station I can't hold. What do a bedroom? So I've got convert to a bedroom now. There is station. Come on, be serious. Oh, Ghana, your T say, hey, now, bro, say radio station, you bro, one more boy, one kind of crunch, and until the fact and the truth. Me personally, Biano, when I come here, I conscientize you, I educate you about the importance of your friend is saying, yes, your radio station. To me, what to Ghana, near car radio station, a GN radio station, and a Sawa TV station, a channel 7, and ope, woman back Kenya, bedroom, no muyagro. Yeah, her enche any doctor, Dr. Adwoa Danso between comma. She is a general practitioner here in the United Kingdom. We are being told by our Prime Minister that is there's a second wave is possible. So she being a general practitioner here in the United Kingdom, we need to find out more about this second wave and as to what we all need to do to ensure that we protect ourselves and our family. Obi say adentina me boss anwumwe or tenwunu a nana adodankwa kufuado ene ne busua ebeso om de time Dr. Kwame Nkrumah no ye bese ka kire om say ene biaba nana adodankwa kufuado kra wo tu kwan ya wode na kwadwa te se feeding bottle no wode ne nam Ghana ene mun kan chane say Dr. REN me say eni biaba entuamba neni MBA na wonya enioma mbeso mo ya no mo de JB Dankwa te se wono ena J fa wodie maaye emra na Kwame Nkrumah agina podium friend is saying mi refi we de meka kire mo na woni gbedema mo woni obi te se kodwobo otuomu agina wa no mo kas at long last the battle has ended no na ne wo fa ene ne se no wo mo wo hemfa Erunti ena sa wote sa mebo sa anwuyi ana mebo do. Yemu sana na adodan kwa kufuado emra na me nana Kwame Nkrumah gina podium no so. Wakas at long last the battle has ended. Na sa time nana na wonni ni wo se no one mo he. Obi say I know Dr. REN very well. We need me amins minimo. We need me amins minimo. Sane we are senior Yakonwa. We are all friends when you are a friend to me. When you become an enemy, I'll become an enemy to you. With the Arab beside England for the war. The Battle of Dunkirk, they went for a battle because somebody decided to become their enemy. And so we are JB Dankwa now, Madame for now, JB Dankwa now, Madame for Aunia, when you try to disrespect my grandfather, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, I will also disrespect yours. I don't give a hoot. And found when university I na call ye. And found when you masters I need a degree I na abo. When you go low, we shall go low. The first founder, the first president of the Republic of Ghana. We do not have even Nana Adwoa Kufuado to even show respect to him. Then he wants me to come on radio and show him respect. The president Nana Adwoa Kufuado has decided say won't show respect. When he will be a friend of Professor 1 year, Michael Quay, our no parliament, not to come. No one just so di a year, one man paying, a friend said, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah dinner temwo. Just to disrespect, they just say, no one yadi. And Yamuna Maya be a Santi and a Tua Bademamu. And Yamu and a Maya be a year in the man at Tua Bademamu. And Yamu and a Maya be a blade and then call for one and a Maya be and a Moody, your friend is saying, Yana Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and him 83 from war. And Yamu and a Maya be a wate. Nanka pa grant one finance someone can come to my Babanyasa UGC in war. Or tiny and Ibra Namudi Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and anyone. Or by United Kingdom, member with 2 free America, better United Kingdom. Mobile pa send someone back in Kenya, man for dinner. Yet, near Wooning so. And to some Samu Yamufi, and Sebay Hoofing. And check within the next 2 minutes, we shall be speaking to a doctor. Of course, a Dr. Adwoa Danso. She is a general practitioner right here in the United Kingdom. Mama share your Facebook in Mama Kwaba. I love you guys so much. I mean, award every doctor union or doctor UN who maybe award didn't me fans. I almost share our Facebook and one more tuning or mutie. So why you would we need to educate our people, and that there is a second wave that might be coming. Even according to WHO, the second wave is possible. Why anyone so one caho? And so I said to say you were Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. When I make was an afu up as was said Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Just to say on in Nabi Nana a friend is a dear Ben. No wonder see they will not share prison. No wonder. Seminar not a who and your man I won't in the tomb. No wonder. Sometimes say money and papa and maybe I and 2 of my say. Then so you bar it me bet it me send it tia. Or tired as some come when they see who. And I'm a presidential seat Eddie to Kwanye. What they are done feeding bottle. What they are done baby with feeding bottle. I say mammy be a one a ban one no the feeding bottle in am. Yeah, any dog and you can come up. Nah, maybe I'm it may be a phone line, sir. Opinion wasn't boss. Are you being Yaraqua? Opinion Puntu. Are you be a war? Ejimaka primary. Moon Bonnie Amatayo. Emuana Obefu. Easy or 10 No amount of your enviness would take away the great name of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Uba London and nobody know JB Dankwa. Nobody knows him. Uba London and nobody know a friend is a Kufuado, ne papa. Nobody knows him. But when you mention the name Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, go and hear the Caribbeans. They will tell you who Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is. Go and ask the Barbados. The Barbadians, go and ask them. Go and ask the Jamaicans. Go and ask when he met Padmore here in the United Kingdom. Go and ask them. Or time who are more time a year Kwame Nkrumah or papa you free were calling crate in your neck. And smart time. Here were founders the mobile must say the apostrophe Abeshe him you said the shade 3 near year Denny. When try the JB Dankwaye. Montreal, the JB Dankwaye. Sako Sombono on the sea, Moncantre. Mon country JB Dankwa Satema motorway on the sea, mon country. Mon country JB Dankwa so no and a bomb modern Eddie the Pan-Africanism ebaya mon country. And I'm Pan-Africanism. Who is the initiator of Pan-Africanism? Africa, eh? The Jacob was in say Mukray, the embassy of Bubu Mudin. The Kojobo Theodem, some cry a Mo Mudin. Wamukra no Mukan the struggles, Wamakan. Papa Emra was a prison cry at Twabakra with the Muzunku Nimbo. Edia Ben Pan, Ampasamoye, and ye, and ye, my ass, Sepasamo Sandy, Abba. Very soon, Dr. Adwoa drink about, and you know, you better na you didn't come on. Yeah. Munyama abutrema doc, man kakra. There's going to be a possible second wave. And so if you are listening to us, I'm sure Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister is likely from Piers Morgan, maybe a bit to me Eddie on Wangasan, the Prime Minister and the Adwoa, because Ahwadino Krampuno, a bit of then so a new because your Kaiser, your Prime Minister, Obinya COVID-19. Or born a home modern say, or bit me about modern say, or better to any of my any you know, or say, oh, pub, Nasa Nipa Dodo Bruce in the year 6 Asia or pub more. Either say, or be making sure to be close to all pubs into the more owners of pubs. No, one Shannon so Nipa 6 Ebenum Kakra Kwa, Naja, Mama, Omo Amo Musu, no Mako, CCD, Sania Yano, Ben, no friend is saying, shifting system, and upon area. Kakra benum 6 benum manager mama omoko na 6 nso aba sa. And so there is a possibility that there's going to be a second wave as we are entering into the winter. You know, normally when it comes to winter, we do normally tend to, you know, suffer air flu and cold. Yet for my fan chemi and one really your phone lines no one really into me because your time and we need to do this important your friend is saying discussion. So won't follow you and I won't like your Facebook page. I will entreat you say kindly do so. Why? Now, make I will say your Facebook, no, but more than a friend is saying, now when your friend is saying like your pages, no, now your programs in you from Monday to Monday, you're running a year 247 system, and you know, but more than you know, and I share also, why? Into all our programs, no, also there's a lot of fantastic programs with me. I follow you. Now, so what didn't kind of ride there, to me, I should be. Now, want to me to Israel and your mobile, a woman. Yes, of course. Enche Ebeko Nayani Obanhofe. Dr. Adwoa Danso. She's ready now. Good morning, Doc. Hello, good morning, Doc.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good, yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing great, thank you.
We thank God. Doc, you being a general practitioner here in London, we've been hearing about a second wave. We don't know whether ever it's possible. From your own perspective as a medical practitioner, can you tell us a little bit about COVID-19?
Well, I think your first question is: is this a second wave? Yes, it is. It is a second wave. We're already seeing the number of cases are going up quite drastically. And it's following a trend. We saw it in other countries around the world. We've seen it in Spain. We're seeing it in Greece, and just following the pattern that we saw initially. So it was always inevitable. If you'd asked me several months ago, I'd always said that we are going to have a second wave. It was always going to happen when people resumed back at work, when children were back at school. It was always going to happen. But I think the question is, are we prepared for the second wave?
One will ask, getting into this winter, what are some of the things that we can do, in preparation to protect ourselves and our family from these deadly coronavirus?
Yeah, I think preparation for this winter is what I'd advise any of my patients to do in time for winter. I think the first thing to do is to really make sure that you do everything you can to protect yourself. We're in a really unique situation where, winter is notoriously always pretty tough any year, but we're going to have the flu season, which is starting, and coronavirus. So that is what's different from 5-6 months ago. So what I would say is that get a flu vaccination and protect yourself from the flu, because some of those symptoms are quite similar to coronavirus as well, and you may also feel that it's difficult to differentiate as well. With the flu vaccine, most people who are eligible for the flu vaccine would know already. So those who are slightly higher risk, so people who are diabetic, people who have kidney problems, asthma, breathing problems, and those over 65 are more at risk. So get to your GP. If you can't get to your GP for a flu vaccination, the local chemist are doing them as well. So book that in as well. I'm due to have mine this week as well. All healthcare workers are also eligible for the flu vaccination. So it's there, it's free, get it done. Also, it is available for others who are not in higher risk groups, but there is a small charge as well. Again, can be offered from any local chemist as well.
Talking about the flu vaccine, I was once speaking to my mom and I was saying, I've got a message. Some of my friends say they've gotten a message to go and get themselves vaccinated. And he said, vaccination isn't not for only people that are 60 years and above. Why should a young guy like you and your friends go and do flu vaccination?
So if you're receiving a message, it's likely that you have another risk factor. I got a message from my own GP this week asking for me to have my flu vaccination. That's because I have asthma. So it may be that they have other risk factors as well, which makes them slightly higher risk if they were to get the flu, to find it slightly harder to shake off. So that may be a reason why they have received those messages. So some people are not keen to have it. I've had a flu vaccination for as long as I remember, every single year. It doesn't obviously stop you from getting any cold, but it protects you from a large number of very common flu strains. So I would highly recommend and encourage people to take up that opportunity.
My next question is, that's this coronavirus, does it spread through food? Does the disease spread through food?
In what sense?
I've seen, for instance, maybe I'm eating my wachi, I've cooked my wachi, maybe I brought it to work, I took the bus, I came to work. Can I get maybe somebody on the bus have the symptoms? Is it possible that I can get it if I'm eating my food?
No, it doesn't spread like that. We know that coronavirus is a droplet infection. So if you were to sneeze and you had coronavirus and somebody else was nearby and inhaled those droplets, then they may have passed on coronavirus to you. So it doesn't really work doesn't work like that at all. So you can still enjoy your wache once you've been on the bus and come back and arrived at the office. So no fears there.
Okay. What about if I don't know if you can tell us about some of the organs that get mostly affected by this COVID-19?
Yeah, so we know that it's the respiratory organs. So if you take in a deep breath, it's everything that's affected from there. So it starts from your nose, your throat, goes down into your lungs, and we see that initially that's what's affected. Your lung capacity is not as good. You get quite nasty infection in your chest, and unfortunately later down the line we see that with all the kind of serious illnesses, the other organs start to shut down. So we've seen kidney failure, and we've seen in some cases some liver problems as well. But initially is your lungs that are affected. It's a respiratory illness, so it affects everything to do with your breathing system. So that's what we have seen with COVID-19. I mean, I think we don't want to make it all doom and gloom. It's very early it's a very early morning show. There's some positives as well. We are more prepared this time. We also are seeing far less deaths as well. We are seeing obviously more people with the infection, but we also are testing more people. So we are going to see more people who have it. But I think the key differences are that we are seeing younger people who are having the infection as compared to previously, but we are thankfully seeing less deaths. But to be honest, I think it's still pretty early days to know exactly the way we go. And I know that there was an announcement, or there are to be some announcements today to try and change the trajectory of the numbers of cases that we are seeing, with potential curfews that are going to be in place later on this week, and as well as we're also going to probably see some other restrictions that will come into place simply to try and stop that up trajectory, which we're all quite familiar with, that we've seen in the last few days.
Listening to you, you sound like very much more hopeful that that gives us the hope that we are not going to see a system where we were overwhelmed by the initial COVID-19. Is that what is going to happen?
Well, it's really hard to say. I am a hopeful person. You don't want your GP to be all negative. So I try and stay positive. I try and stay hopeful. But I do think that, are we prepared? Yes, we are more prepared. But winter season in the UK, in the NHS, is always a really testing time. So I don't know what's going to happen, in the next few weeks, when we're going to have people who are sadly going to be admitted with flu symptoms, common flu, who are in those risk groups that we've spoken about, who will be admitted, as well as people who have got coronavirus symptoms as well. I mean, the system is going to be overwhelmed.
We're also told that the majority of our people with our skin color are mostly going to be affected. Is that the case? Is there any truth in this?
Yeah, there is a lot of truth with that. I think very early on there was a lot of speculation about who was at risk, and it was very clear when we saw the number of people on the news, and we saw a lot of black, very high-profile cases. There was a black pregnant nurse, Ghanaian origin, who sadly passed away. And there's been lots of other cases where we've seen a number of black, Asian people who have healthcare workers, a large number of them who were black. 60% of the health workers that died were of black and Asian origin, which is a phenomenal number. So I think it is definitely, we are definitely as black people more at risk. Absolutely. So there were recommendations that were put in place, trusts were encouraged to put them in place to protect their staff. But it saddens me to see that some of those things haven't been implemented, which isn't the case. But there may be some more time. But I think the main thing is that black people should know that we are at risk. You have to safeguard yourself as much as possible, whether that be at home or at your place of work. Make sure that your employer is doing everything they can to protect you, because the coronavirus is definitely real, and it's affecting many of our community.
Doc, my last question before I let you go, because I know that maybe, hopefully, God willing, next week, if God permit, I will, plead your indulgence that we continue this conversation. Over the, I think the early days of September, we were told by the Canadian's chief medical officer that when partners are engaging, for better word, mature, activities, they should wear mask and they should avoid kissing. Does it mean that people can get it through kissing?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a droplet infection. So it's through saliva, it's through nasal fluids. That's how it's spread. It's all droplets. So absolutely, you can, which is why we have been encouraging people not to have close contact, even from handshaking and making sure that your hands are washed and sanitized, because that's how things spread. And making sure that you keep your hands away from your nose and your mouth, because that's how you spread on the disease. So yeah, I think there was some guidance also given in this country. I think your source was Canada, but to say that to try and not kiss. I mean, it's very. I don't know. I think it.
So imagine if somebody is listening to me and the person have a partner and your partner, I mean, it's going to be very difficult. I mean,
well, I think it would be difficult, but also the same, with that said, you more if you have a partner and you're having relations like that, you most likely live together anyway. So then, if you were to have coronavirus, it's more than likely that both of you will have it. But some of these things in practical terms are quite difficult to carry out.
Finally, before I let you go, my mom will be returning from Ghana over the weekend. What should I do to protect myself from her?
Well, actually, the thing is, the cases in Ghana were actually quite low, which is good. We have seen a steady increase. I think there were 297 deaths as of yesterday in Ghana in total, which is unfortunate, but the number is still quite low. I think in terms of protecting your mum, I think making sure that you especially if she's traveling here on the flight, make sure that she's got to be wearing a mask, keep conversations to a minimum. I know lots of mums like to have a chat at the airport with their friends and other travelers. Try and keep conversations to a minimum, and make sure that sanitizing as much as possible. I think most airlines are trying to take the necessary precautions in terms of how people board their airlines, making sure that they, there's not a mad rush onto the plane. So they kind of are boarding row by row from the back forward. And also similarly when people are disembarking. So, and I think once, it's good to have your mum back. And I think it would, just making sure that she keeps the going out to a minimum. That's really it. So although it appeared that initially some of the lockdown restrictions had eased, you've got to still make sure that you're only going out for essential things. The government have announced that you should work from home again if possible. So the threat is very real, particularly for our older members of our family. So keeping the socialization to a minimum.
Let me read this message before I let you go. I said, good morning, Doc. I'm enjoying the conversation, and I hope we need more of such conversations. Very enlightening. This one is from AC. Let me go to Kwame. Kwame says, Doc, does it mean that we are going to have a mad rush of going to get groceries and foodstuffs? That means that he has to start now.
Well, to be honest, I think there were some reports over the weekend that had already started to happen. Everybody wanted loo roll. So, but I went to the stores not too long ago, and there was an abundance of essential goods. But the thing is, a lot of this has happened so quickly, as you remember earlier. It happened all quite quickly. So then but I think people are more prepared as well this time, and also there are facilities in place, which took a while to come into place last time. So we have lots of people aware now of like online delivery services, pick up, collect services from grocery stores as well. So I think it's just to be prepared, not to be too scared, but also just to be vigilant as well.
So that mean does it mean that we are still going to need a lemon and warm water?
I have never said or advocated that. I think that's come from the association of aunties that decide what people should and shouldn't be doing. I mean, there's no truth in that at all. But obviously, hot water and lemon makes people feel good. So yeah, especially if they're feeling unwell, why not do anything that makes you feel good? But there's no evidence to say that it treats coronavirus.
Doc, let me read my final 2 messages that I've got. I've got about 6-7 messages. Maybe,
brilliant.
Yeah, maybe I'll be. Yes, this one says, I'm a 62-year-old mom, granny, and I'm really enjoying the conversation. I want you to find out from Doc that my son will be returning from Ghana as well. Does it mean that I have to move away from him within the next 14 days when he arrives?
Yeah. So we know that Ghana, unfortunately, is not on the list of coronavirus exemption. Self-isolation exemptions. So you will need, or he will need to self-isolate for 14 days away from you, because if he unfortunately does have coronavirus, he should have symptoms in those times. But hopefully he does not. So after 14 days, he can join you in your home as well.
Nana Kwame says, I'll be 70 on the 30th of September. I have not received any text message as to about the vaccination. Can I pop in and then get my flu jab?
Absolutely. So I would encourage you to call your GP surgery. Probably don't go there, just to save yourself time. If you can get hold of them on the phone, just ask to book in for their flu jab. We started at my GP practice. We started our flu jabs this weekend. So they will definitely slot you in somewhere. So give them a call and get that booked in.
Finally, this one is from the name is a bit Shwanita. Hey, what a beautiful name. Shwanita says, thanks for this morning's education, and Doc, we hope to see you. She just tuned in. And she's listening. Doc, this morning, GN Radio UK would like to say a big thank you. Is there anything lastly that you want to say to our viewers and listeners, please?
I think thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for having me on your show, first of all. I think if people want to find me or have any more questions for me, they can find me on Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter, or they can email me at drdanso@theclinicdiaries.com. And hopefully there'll be more with me on here as well. So you'll be able to catch up with me again. But thank you for all your lovely comments and engaging on the show. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Lastly, I said I will tell you to go. Fifi says, ask Doc, are we going to see her next week? Oh, Fifi.
If GN Radio would like to see me next week, it's possible, yes. Possible.
Why not? Always. Thank you so much, Doc, this morning.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, that was Dr. Adwoa Danso there, making sure that she educates us on the second wave and what we all have to do. Hopefully next week also God permit, we shall be speaking to Doc. I think I've got about, let's say, 10-15 minutes before I go for the legal hour. Let me quickly take some phone calls, and the numbers to call is 0778-793-9958, or you can also call us on 0203-735-8820 or 0203-286-0185. So kindly give us a call quickly. We talked about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and also we also talked about the COVID-19 with Dr. Adwoa Danso. You can also follow her on Instagram and also on all the social handles. I would just be so please keep your questions coming. I think that my time is, I don't know if my producer can let me take one or two calls quickly, and then we will just go ahead with our legal hour with Fortwell solicitors this morning. Yes. Yeah. And so this morning, yes, of course, this morning you're here, you're joining us for the first time. This is GN Radio UK. My name, of course, is Dr. REN. Tell a friend to tell a friend that very soon we'll be speaking to lawyer Dan Coy of Fort Worth Solicitors. So please, Bomodia na catch wadafo wo mutie no na woman so Bomodia na woman so entie ye doc eba betwetwe eye enkomo eni misrewa sawunya enkanche wadofo a Bomodia na bohu edero famaye why station a obi aka wasem no GN Radio UK. And I pay for questions and they will comment. Bra, meet me for one or two calls. 0778 793 9958. Na yenko na yene doctor and lawyer and yenko mo and I pay.